Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I got something I'm super excited about. It's not very often that a new product comes out that I think is really kind of changes things, especially not in the traditional community. But this is a new clicker. It's a limb mounted clicker that hooks to the string. If you've watched my other videos, you know I'm a huge advocate for clickers. Um, I think they can really help you improve your shooting. They have for me. And I know you got all these people that say, uh, I don't need a clicker. It's not traditional, yada, yada, yada. Nobody cares, first of all. And watching them shoot, if they use the clicker, it's always the ones that say they don't want to use a clicker or it's not traditional are the ones that could really use a clicker, to be honest with you. It will make you be a lot more consistent. A lot of the top archers out there use some sort of a clicker, whether it's a limb mounted clicker, a riser mounted clicker. They use a grip trigger, some type of grip sear, feather touching the nose, something. So anyway, I've done a video about these other clickers I've used in the past. Those are the most common ones that have been out. If you want to look at those, go watch that video. They are just like this one that I took off of the bow. This is what I had on my Widow, and it makes noise. It's audible, so you can hear it click. Let's see. You pull a string back, it gets to its spot, and it clicks. So it's an audible click, and you can feel it in the string. But when you're using this, one of the biggest problems with it is it's loud. So that's a question I get a lot. What do you do for hunting season? You can quieten these down. There's ways to do it. There's videos. I've quietened them down before. I could never get it quite where I wanted it, like this new clicker that we're going to put on today. I know South Cox makes one and sells one on his website that is a clicker like this that he's modified to make it quieter. Never used it, so I don't know. Never seen it in person. But this new one solves it. I am so happy about this. It's called the Kidex clicker. It's silent. I don't know if you can hear on the microphone. I mean, drawing the bow back causes more noise than this. So what this does is it's not an audible clicker where you hear it, click and fire. This one, you feel that it transfers that movement into your bowstring, and you can feel it on your bowstring when you're holding it back. So I haven't used it yet. I think that it's going to be fantastic. So we're going to see together. When I saw this, I found this on Instagram. This guy, it's Big Sky Bowstrings is the fellow that makes these. I came across this on Instagram and I said, I gotta have that. I saw some of his videos he did about them, and I was super intrigued. So you can pause this or whatever if you want to see this information. You can find him on Instagram under Big Sky Bowstrings. Message him there. That's what I did. Ask some questions and you can buy one. He also sells them on eBay. You can go to eBay and look up Kidex clicker and they'll come up. He also makes bowstrings that I found out about. I've never used one, but I want to. I'm going to in the future. I've been looking for a new bowstring company to switch to. So this might be what I switch to. We'll have to get one and test it out and let you guys know. But I saw some of his prices on eBay of his bowstrings, and they were like half to, almost a third of the price of what I've been paying for Flemish twist bowstring. So I definitely want to give one a try, and if it's good, I'll tell you all about it. So anyway, he makes it in a few different colors. He told me what they were when I ordered it. I can't look because it's on my phone. I should already know. But this one is the gray one, is what I got. I think he might have black and green. Don't hold me to that. You can message him on Instagram and ask him. But anyway, this is the gray one. And a problem with clickers is a lot of them come with the chain. If you go back on my old video and look, they come with the chain that attaches to the string. And when you shoot, that chain smacking the limb and all that, and it's awful. I always take the chain off, and I use BCY D-loop material. It's BCY number 23. You can use number 24 also, but I always just use 23. And that looks to be what he already has on here. So you don't have to change the string. It already comes with it out of the package. Excuse the paint. I do paint and body work for a living, so don't be messaging me saying I'm painting my fingernails. But so you get the clicker, and it's like with shipping and everything, it's under 30 bucks. I think it's like $22, not 23 bucks, and then $5 shipping, something like that. So anyway, it comes with instructions. You can pause this if you want to look at that. That's him. You can pause that. And I don't mind, making videos about this stuff. If it's something that I think is good, I'm be glad to tell you about it. And it comes with a piece of glue stick. He talks about in the instructions how to use that. It comes with some bowstring material to use as when you serve it in the bowstring. And it comes with the extra piece of the Kidex, which is actually the part that clicks. Comes with the extra one. So what we're going to do, I'm putting it on my PSAX. I always get questions about this in every video. It's 60-inch PSAX, 49 at 28, Sapelli riser, Sapelli limbs. See right there. It's got redwood horns on the front, and then phenolic in the riser. But beautiful bow. Of course, Black Widow does a great job. And another question I always get also is the brace height. I run this at 8 5/8. That's what I found out that I like the best. So what I've done is we're going to mount it on here. I already took the other one off I showed you. I wiped the limb off with alcohol. Before you stick it on the limb, wipe it off with rubbing alcohol, okay? I've already done that. Let me get you a close-up. All right. I'm going to take the double-sided tape off. I got to make sure I put it even. If not, it's going to drive me nuts. So put it on there, press it really good. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to serve it on the string. All right, I'm not going to use the serving material that he sent with it, the bowstring material. I'm going to use my own just because it's something that I've used a lot and I like. I've already waxed my bowstring. I wanted to wax it before I put anything under there. And I'm going to attach it about right here. I already know just because of where I had the other one mounted at. So what I'm going to do, get a piece of that. All right. what I do, I'm gonna do two pieces, a spot for the top and a spot for the bottom, and then I'm gonna tie the string in the middle. I'm gonna lay that across just like that. Cinch it up. I'm going to pull this tag in back after a few wraps. Just like that. Pull it tight. And going to take this tag end, cinch it up. And then I'm going to get to that spot. I'm going to hold this, make this loop, run this string through this loop a couple times. 2, 3, 4 times. Bring it down, cinch it up, pull it tight. Okay, so we got that one tight. There we go. So burn the tag ends. All right, so what we're going to do is one there. I'm going to put one more right here, and this is what we'll tie it in between the two pieces of serving to keep it from moving up and down the string. All right. All right, we're going to put the tag in here. This is BCY Power Grip. I don't know what I said earlier, but I'm pretty sure it's Power Grip. I love it because it holds very tight. Get the tag in, wrap this around a few times, kind of snug it up a little bit. Get it tight. And I'm going to slide it up the string just a little bit, just so I know where when I finish it where it'll be at. About right there. To go around some more. Pull this tag in back. Do a couple wraps. Okay. Now I'm going to make my loop. I'm going to go through here a couple times. One, two, three. Pull this. Cinch that down. All right. Got that. Just gonna snug this one up. Okay. All right. There's that. All right, I'm going to get some length here, and I'm just going to tie this like I would do if you're tying on a D-loop on a bowstring. You tie it around the top, tie it around the bottom. I'm just going to do that just like I would do tying on a D-loop. So go around the top, come on down here, and just run this through like so. Cinch it up. And I'm going to leave length on there because we're going to have to adjust this as I'm shooting it to get the right draw length. But the purpose of putting two pieces of servings is to keep it from moving, but it can also twist around the string. And if you need to add twist in your bowstring for your brace height, it won't twist around the string. I've done it where I've ran it through the bowstring before, but if you have to put twists in there, it twists this string all up. So I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, it's a little long. Yeah. So I'm going to shorten it. And it's going to take some time to fine tune this. You're going to have to shoot it and adjust it. Oh, that's awesome. You can barely hear it. It's super quiet, but I can feel it in my hand on the string. I love that. That is fantastic. All right, it's raining right now, so when it gets done raining, we'll go outside and shoot it and get it finished up. All right, finally got a break in the rain, so all I did was kind of pull it back a few times to get it very close, and I cut off the excess and just left about an inch here and just hit it with a lighter so that it wouldn't be all that string flopping around when I shot it. So make sure you shoot it some and pull it back to get it very close before you cut it. You don't want to, make a mistake. So you can do it like this. You can get it to where you want it, leave a little tag end and get it tight and it won't go anywhere. It'll, it can spin around the string like it's supposed to, or you can cut it really close and burn it with a lighter till it gets right down there and it won't pull through. If you get it exactly where you want it, you know where you want it at, your brace height is set, everything's set. Okay, let's take a shot here and see what we think. It feels very close to where it needs to be. Also, when you're setting the clicker up, you might set it up, feels good. When you start shooting it some, you start getting tired. It might feel like it's a little too long. You get tired, you're not pulling into it as much. So I recommend really getting it set up for where you feel like it needs to be when you're fresh. You haven't been shooting a bunch. I was a little bit late on that one. I wasn't expecting it to go off yet. It's different. I'm more used to what I've been shooting with the loud click, but I love this. It's just gonna take a little getting used to. I love it. This is the best freaking thing that I have gotten. Something so simple and cheap. I am in love with this, man. This is fantastic. Also, something uh, a lot of these clickers I talked about in my previous video, it takes so much weight force to get this to activate, and when that is very heavy, it adds all that extra weight onto your string. So when you pull back, you're pulling the weight of the bow, and you're having to pull this little bit extra, like 5 or 6, 7 pounds, some of them, to get that thing to activate, and it will cause tuning issues. It's pulling on this top string and top limb and not on the bottom, and it'll cause tuning issues. This thing is very light. I mean, very light. And I know on his Instagram page he did a test where he weighed it to see how much it took to activate it. But man, I'm in love. Guys, go check it out. If you like this, please subscribe. Have a good one.